Van life is a journey, which means it's packed with tons of highs.
What is life right now?
A whole lot of lows.
Right here on the field and I'll pack it. Hey.
And this trip is a great example of both, starting with the weather. The thing is, Melbourne weather is up and down on a good day, so we have no idea what to expect. And this summer, well, it's been pretty non-existent so far.
So the giant gray rain cloud is currently above us and the raindrops are dropping at a rapid rate.
So we're guessing it's gonna be a wet one. But we're still excited because while we have been on many trips in the van, we've never really ventured to this part of the state. Until today. We are headed to a place called Forge Creek, a small suburb in East Gippsland area of Victoria with apparently a population of around 274 people. This trip will kick off our summer hip camp series, where we will spend the next few months sharing some amazing campsites around Victoria using the app that we have fallen in love with over the last year. This campsite is right on the water, it looks stunning, and it's roughly a 3-hour drive to get there. So let's get on the road.
It is freezing.
Once again, the pallet wood is saving us. I threw down some pallet sticks on the roof racks of the van because the firewood that we brought, it's super windy here, sorry. The firewood that we brought, if I ratchet it down, it can dent the roof. So I just lay it on a few bits of pallet timber because I'm the pallet king. If you haven't seen the van build, pallet king over here. Anyway, we're now gonna build a pallet bridge so we can get to the ocean. And I have to add, guys, that because we're in these like wetland area of Victoria, the mozzies, like when we were coming in, it was just gorgeous butterflies on the road.
Mosquitoes everywhere.
And big ones too, like hungry boys.
No, the ones in Boston are bigger. I think this is gonna be it.
I think that's our bridge. Nice, mate. We can go see the water now. Yeah, we could just keep walking over to the pier, like pretty much.
Oh! That did not work.
Bridge. Oh, useless. Absolutely useless. That's good.
You definitely want to get the fire going to dry your boots.
So this happened straight away. Like, haven't even been here for 5 minutes. It's very cold and windy out here today. Nothing worse than wet feet in the wind, and that's what I've got for the weekend.
I think it's time to get this fire started. Whew. Some dried up eucalyptus for the fire. I'm always so hesitant about bringing sticks back to the campfire because the first time we went camping out in the Grampians, I was so proud carrying this massive trunk and I brought a giant spider back to our campsite. It was terrifying. We're really fighting the wind on this fire.
And the damp ground.
Yeah, everything's wet. We brought our own firewood, but everything's wet. It's just a struggle. Ooh, shit. Welcome to summer in Australia, where you have to roast your boots on the fire because it is so wet. Jesus, there's fucking... Ah! Look at it, it's on my stuffy holder! Ah!
Oh my god!
Show them.
How did they get there?
I almost put my lips on it. Well, I did a million They can't see that.
They can't see that?
Oh my god, there's a caterpillar.
How did I get there?
Oh, I almost... Look, that's where my mouth goes. That's where he goes.
Don't you love camping? Don't you love it?
Get him off. Get a stick. Oh, man.
Hi, little guy.
Don't kill him. Ooh. nasty.
The bugs are out today.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys. This fire is lit. And it's keeping us so warm. Cheers, Mother.
I'm drinking a New England IPA. And I definitely should have got more. I got one just to try it out. If you like IPAs, this one's so good. And it's made in Victoria. Look at that. Juice train. I honestly don't know how Doug's barefoot right now.
You keep sending me through the leech pond.
I didn't send you in there.
Keep forcing me to build a bridge.
You said, "I'll go get the table." Look at this. He thinks it's summer. When all else fails and you need a quick dinner, that's what we rely on. Muscle Chef. Not sponsored, but delicious.
Muscle Chef, just get it done.
We love these. You can just heat them up like when you're in a pinch. And they're all macro balanced. Tonight we are eating none other than our favorite, the Chipotle chicken. Here we are, just getting ready for dinner.
Alright guys, I'm going to do a little reenactment for you. We're about to start watching our movie and a kangaroo hopped right past the campsite, like very close to us. And Jamie was turned around, so I'm just like, there's a kangaroo, there's a kangaroo, there's a kangaroo, there's a kangaroo, there's a kangaroo.
And I turn around so fast and all I see is a little tail going ding ding ding.
And it's over.
It was so big too, it was right
over.
there.
It was like a proper kangaroo.
It was literally like right near our chairs. Oh no.
I didn't know what else to say. Like, Jamie, turn around. There's a kangaroo. There's a kangaroo. There's a kangaroo. There's a kangaroo.
Crazy. Where did it come from?
It just appeared in the middle of the field. The real ones will know which one it is by the color of the Water Bros logo. Oh shit! They'll know. They'll know now.
As I stepped out of the van, I could hear the waves crashing against the land. Doug was still fast asleep, so I decided to make the most of one of my favorite parts of van life, the stillness of the morning. There was only so much you can do in the on and off rain, so we decided to enjoy breakfast outside while we could, and hopefully we could explore the property later today.
Good morning guys. If you haven't guessed, we are staying at yet another hip campsite. And funnily enough, even though we are dressed like it's winter, this is actually the start of our summer hip camp series, where we're going to be showing you some pretty cool camp spots around Victoria and maybe even some other states as well. One thing that I am particularly loving about this particular hip camp is how open and flat it is for a two-wheel drive to get onto, but also how much nature you get when you're out here. Like, I feel like we've been wild camping. We've seen kookaburras, swans, kangaroos,
There's so
rosellas.
many swans right now.
Like,
This is where they've been all hiding.
yeah,
Oh
like,
my god.
it feels like wild nature camping at a very accessible location, which again is why, sorry, there was a bluebird just there, gorgeous, which again is why we love hip camp so much. There it is.
The wind has just picked up,
Summer camping.
so hopefully you guys can hear us. We're just hanging out here at spot number 2, which is not all drowned out by the water.
The road to get in is, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's all mud.
Yeah.
But this is just an example of what the spots look like. There's a pile of firewood, like logs, big chunks of logs. but also a bunch of sticks as well. So there's plenty of firewood. And when I told her that we brought our own, she was like, why didn't you tell me? We have so much. So they really want you to use up their firewood. So if you do come here, make note of that.
All right, the wind has settled down, so it's s'mores time, baby. As we were setting up for s'mores, we suddenly heard some voices in the distance. And to our surprise, it was the owner of the property with the wild kangaroo.
Oh my goodness. Hello.
Hi.
I bought you some pellets down. Yeah, she's gonna come. She's gonna come. Come on, here. Come on then. She's the one that's...
We saw her yesterday.
Oh, you saw them, did you? Here you go. Oh my... Here you go.
This is
Well, we saw one jump through.
If you put them, they'll all come in a minute. She's the one that's been around. She's had about 6 or 7 babies since I've been.
Yeah, right. Yeah, wait, come here. Come here. Come here.
Sally Sue, come on.
Thank you. Okay, it's clawing me. There's a wild kangaroo. We like want to make our marshmallows before it starts raining, and now we've got this kangaroo that like wants all the food.
What do we do?
Like, what are we gonna do with it?
Well, we can just make our s'mores.
Yeah, I guess so.
If she wants to, don't
Just hang
scare
out.
her. Hello. She's so friendly though.
She's so friendly.
You can just pet her and
All right, well, we're gonna go back to making s'mores now.
you enjoy.
And you're welcome to hang out, get on the beers, but we're gonna go back to doing what we were doing.
And stop pooping everywhere. Look at near our camping chair. Good day, sir.
Good day.
Good day, ma'am.
Right, so s'mores.
Let's wash our hands.
Yeah, they got wild marsupial oil in them. You excited?
Does it look like I'm excited? We're doing them now before the sun because it doesn't look like we're gonna get a nice sunset, and it's been on and off raining. So while it's not raining, we're getting these s'mores in.
When we stay on people's farms and when we stay like camping on people's properties, they always have this like rule, which, you know, at first when you read it is fair enough, and that rule is bring your own toilets and don't poop on their land. But every other animal out here is just going nuts pooping on their land. What is the difference? Leave it in the comments.
Wow.
I just sat on the camera.
You're sitting on top of a water bottle. Doug just sat on the camera. It's raining again. I don't know. This day has been so weird. We were literally just feeding a kangaroo outside. Then we made s'mores. Then we started to get more fire for the wood. Then we started to get more wood for the fire. And as we were walking back, it just started bucketing. So we had to run inside.
Yeah, so we grabbed everything, threw it in the van, and like, nobody's fault, but the camera ended up on my seat here in the van.
And he just sat down, because I just threw the camera in the van to get it out of the rain.
Yeah.
So we were freaking out. The camera screen stopped working for like 5 seconds.
Too long.
It was too long. We were freaking out. We're like trying to Google it. Limited reception. We're like, how do we fix this? And then it just started working again. So we're really trying to capture this place while trying to enjoy it, but we are also doing a partnership with a camping company, Hip Camp. So if you don't know, we have been chosen to represent the state of Victoria for their Hip Camp Summer Mates. And we're really excited about this opportunity, but it's obviously our first one, so we've been just really working on creating content and getting photos and, you know, all the things that are
We're trying
included.
to go above and beyond.
Yeah.
Like we want the quality, we want the content that we hand over to them to be of good quality.
Yeah.
So we're really taking our time to get it done right. The problem with that is it has been on and off raining the entire time. Yeah. And now the day's just sort of gotten away from us.
Yeah. We feel like we've just been leaving you hanging, so we just wanted to like pop in and just say hi and just kind of update you on what we're doing here. More importantly than anything, we wanted to share this spot with you because it is amazing and we definitely are coming back.
We spoke to the owner while she was introducing us to Karen the kangaroo, and she said, take your time with checking out tomorrow, you know, feel free to hang about. So hopefully tomorrow will be a little bit less rain, and we can take you guys on a proper site tour.
Anyway, we're gonna chill out for the night, cook up some dinner, and just wind down.
Try not to break anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watch some Netflix.
Maybe watch some YouTube.
Yeah. We'll see what happens.
Might watch some van lifers on YouTube.
But really, I'm probably going to be editing some photos from today.
Time for dinner.
Shit. We're bad at this. Also, look how messy the van has gotten. It's just, there's food everywhere. And we have to cook dinner soon, so I gotta clear all this. This is where our fridge is. All of this is on our fridge.
So, we're sitting in the van, just like watching the sunset, having dinner. And this wombat just came straight through the center of our campsite. Like he came right from the start of the van, right across there, walked right along, and I could see him through the window of the van. This is the same day that we just showed you guys like 2 hours ago, when it was just bucketing down with rain. And ever since then, all we've had is this gorgeous sunset. We've had kookaburras flying across from these trees. A family of kangaroos has just been hanging out here all night. And now a wombat's come and walk by. And now look at the view. Look at the swan. You can't see them, but there's just maybe 20 swan just sitting in the sunset playing. This is the best hip camp we've ever come to. And you have to come here. This is my hip camp review. 10 out of 10. This is what all hip camps should be.
The day felt as if it couldn't have been more perfect. And as our last night came to an end, we went to sleep contently, with no idea of the intruder we would encounter while packing up the next morning. Good morning!
Good morning, guys. It is time to make some coffee and some breakfast.
Yes.
How'd you sleep?
I slept okay.
Yeah.
On and off.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we woke up to a baby magpie at our window, crying for food.
Unbelievable. I slept like a rock, and we've woken up to maybe 100 swans.
Yeah.
Pretty crazy. Let's have a look.
Literally 100, because I went over there and I counted. It was like 110 roughly. But again, the camera's not doing it justice, so I'm not gonna go over there through the swampy land and try to film it for you, because you're not gonna see it. You're not gonna see it, and it's really sad because they're so pretty. But it's time to get some breakfast started.
I am.
See, there's swans there. You would not even know. There's like 70 swans sitting right there. What a shame. You just have to come and see it for yourself.
The owner has a bunch of wood that they've provided, and it's this old Australian redwood, but in the building industry it's called hardwood because it hardens over time. And all the houses in Australia were made out of it until like the 70s to the 80s. And as it ages and hardens, it twists. So as a wall guy, I am constantly fixing this stuff. So it's very satisfying to burn it this morning. And redwood burns for hours. That's what makes Australian bushfires so great. Terrible, but great. there is a massive huntsman
Oh my god!
in the van.
I'm shaking. Doug, I am not okay. You're not even good. This is not cool.
Oh, I have serious fear of spiders.
Doug, I'm shaking. My legs are giving out. Oh my god, I'm gonna throw up.
This is the plan, guys. I'm gonna spray it till it dies and keep an eye on it.
Doug, it sounds like that can's running out.
God, they're sneaky buggers.
How? How? Doug, how?
There he is. Come on, rapid action.
Is it even affecting it?
Yeah, he's slowing down. His grip on life is loosening. Yeah, I'm very nervous right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate spiders. There he is. He's on there. You need to come here. We're gonna get him out now.
With what? Tell me where I need to go. I don't want to be in the line of fire.
And I'm gonna.
Which way are you gonna hit it?
I don't know. I'm just gonna. We're
Doug,
gonna be nimble here, man.
Where should I go?
Behind me. Get behind me. And that way, if I move backwards, you can move backwards with me. Jesus Christ! Almighty!
Ah, I can't. I'm shaking. I'm shaking. Oh, I need to get out of here.
No, walk it off. Go walk into the middle of the field and look at the swans.
We need to leave. Everything's exposed.
I know. I'm gonna close the van.
Doug.
I'm gonna put the water jugs back in. Go walk it off.
Doug, no.
Yes. Go
I
walk.
can't breathe.
It's okay.
We slept in there.
I know. It's dead now.
Doug, I'm not okay. And I was like, what was that? And the next thing I know, it's crawling out.
You gotta pack it up.
I don't want to pack.
You don't have to. You can sit out here on the field and I'll pack it up. Hey. Hey. It's alright. It's okay. You're okay. Everything's okay. It's okay. Jamie is having a very real arachnophobic reaction. Very real. Like the arachnophobia is not a joke here. And that's alright. Like, we are going camping around Australia. It's gonna happen. And it's part of the process. And I fucking hate spiders. Hate them. So, I understand the feeling. But what are you gonna do? I hate spiders. Those spiders are not dangerous at all, which is so unfortunate because they are by far the scariest looking spiders, and my brain just cannot get close. Like, I know some people can just walk up to them with like a bit of tissue paper and just move them because they know they can't get hurt. My brain doesn't work that way.
When I say I'll never forget this place, I mean it.
This place has touched us
I am not
in
okay.
a way that wasn't exactly consensual. We will never forget.
It's the disrespect and the audacity of that spider to think that he could just waltz in to our van. Bro, I can't do this. I can't do this. Who do I think I am? I can't live in a van. Call it off. This is our last trip, guys, okay?
All right, Airbnbs around Australia.
The saddest and most scariest part about this is that is not the biggest huntsman I've ever seen.
Yeah.
That, compared to the biggest huntsman I've ever seen, was its baby.
I hate that. I hate those spiders so much. They're so gross.
The one I saw was bigger than my hand. I know. It was like, and everyone around me was just like, oh, but they can't hurt you. And I was like, I don't fucking care.
My brain and my heart don't care.
That thing is bigger than my head. And you're like, don't worry. It can't hurt you. They're not poisonous. I don't care. Get me on the next plane to Boston. I'm out. And I stayed for 10 years. What's wrong with me? And I don't know if anyone else out there is like this, but I have a photographic memory of things. So like when I see something, my brain like latches onto that memory, and I feel like that sight of that crawling out onto our beautiful splashback in our kitchen is going to be etched into my brain for a very long time. And you know what? I'm not happy about it.
Campermate smartphone free dump points. So the sail dump point will do you, and it is free, but there's a grate in that. A grate. So things will get caught. It's gonna be very visual.
Let's go get breakfast.
Let's go get some brekkie. What a morning. This has gone from the best day ever to spiders and shit.
What a day it has been. We're sitting in the van. We're sitting in the van right now. We just got back from our trip. We popped in to get groceries so that we could just cook up something for dinner real quick. And when we came back out, someone was like, oh, someone bumped into the back of your car, and they just drove off, but he took down their license plate. So now the guy helped us circle the parking lot, found his car, and now we're parked next to it waiting for him to come out of the grocery store so that Doug can get his details. Because,
it's a pretty serious dent.
Yeah, there's a big dent in the back of the van door.
Apart from the spider and someone running into our van, it was an amazing weekend. Yeah. I had a blast. The drive home was super uneventful. Like, it's an easy drive to get there. It's like a straight line. It was amazing. Yeah. I had a wonderful weekend.
Really great campsite. Highly recommend it. We have so many more hip camp trips coming up, so stay tuned. We're actually going away for Christmas. We're going to be hip camping at a cool camp spot for Christmas next week, so stay tuned because we're going to be sharing it all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Please consider hitting that subscribe button, and we will see you in the next video.
Bye!
Is it here yet?